Okay? Fire, water, hurricanes, tornadoes, and earthquakes, man. Haven't it been happening? You think the weather is the way it is because your local news station told you? Okay? They know what time it is. They know every time a catastrophic event happened. You think they gonna come tell you that they know these are the signs of his coming? Hell no. Because they vowed to keep you deceived. So you can go with them. Oh, man. These brothers and sisters, man. I understand I ain't trying to be on here sound like I'm just trying to yell. I ain't. Let me go to Powell. Okay? Mr. Satan. And our Satan and our brothers and sisters who think money is above people's life, is above people's freedom, and above people's peace of mind, and above your mind. You don't need to be deceived. You wouldn't be robbing and killing if you were straight. Ain't no way in the hell you still gonna keep robbing and stealing if you already straight. So you should understand these brothers is lying, talking about they still selling dope for what? And you already straight. Ain't that the objective, to get where they at? To be able to chill like that? I know what you're gonna say, man, you gotta keep that up. No, you need to learn how to invest in your own type of business that'll better help our people. We outpopulate them. How the hell you think they so rich? They know it. Okay? We got to do for self. And that's the secret that they sworn to keep you from ever knowing, because they know, as the minister said, from that great meeting that he explained in that Savior's Day, of the great betrayal of the Negro. And you should go try to find it and look it up. Okay? This is the hidden secret, meeting that was held by these Rothschild bankers, or these bankers of that time, to win over the country of America so that these elite of this society can rule the government under a Hayes government, as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has said. Okay? All right? So your president already sworn in. Stop running your butt to the polls. They already done it. Okay? It's to make you think that your vote count. It don't. You ain't got a thing, so I'm a proud voter. Oh, well. You're a proud deceiver. Okay? You're a proud sponsor, of being deceived. I don't mean no disrespect, man. I want you to understand this, man. Let me read to you, Mr. Satan of Powell, since you think you go commit your wickedness forever. He intends to pile up this snow over your power structures. Okay? It's a large, slender column, usually of timber, steel, or reinforced concrete driven into the ground. This is what he gonna do. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said he gonna pick up your tankers and crush them with the waves before your eyes. You showed the people this in 2012 when Danny Glover got killed. He watched that tanker, then carried to his fate. Okay? Brothers and sisters, man, if you seen the movie, you know I ain't lying. And that means that man ain't lying. He wrote this a long time ago. All right? Get your butt to the bookstore and get them all. I don't want you to think I'm lying, man. We told you where to go. All right? It say a reinforced concrete driven into the ground to carry a vocal load. Okay, a virtual. Let me make sure I said that right. Forgive me, brothers and sisters, for that.
Vertical.
Okay, a vertical load, meaning positioned up and down rather than from side to side, going straight up, meaning he coming straight at you when he do this. He ain't faking. He ain't gonna beat around the bush. He ain't going side to side. He bringing it straight to you. Okay, it means having a structure in which there are top, middle, and bottom levels. There ain't no getting around it. Okay. 35 feet of snow is a lot of snow, man. Right? Let me go back to it. That's up, as he telling you. I told you about their power. I told you how they deceiving us and how they being luxurious and boastful of their gifts. Their what this this possessed brother quoted. They're called charms. So these brothers are given charms. And sisters, I'm sorry to say, you just think you be head over heels when these brothers reach down in that crowd and grab your hand and you just be passing out like, oh, you love them so much. These brothers put rituals on you. And I'm so sorry, that you wouldn't want to believe that. I'm so sorry, man. This is why I'm trying to tell you. And I also stated to you, the title of this broadcast is Some Things You Should Want to Know. This is why. Okay? Now I'm giving you the sunny side up of the magnificence of his coming. So you can understand by you not allowing yourself to be deceived, you ain't got to feel bad about it. You ain't got to feel no more fear. You ain't got to feel like, man, dang, man, it seems like I ain't, having no fun because I know these brothers be wild and I ain't really trying to get caught up in that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. See, that's the problem. Weren't it nothing wrong with you when you was treating your sister the way you was treating her? Like they be talking about? Sister, you pimping brothers like they be talking about? And taking the money back to the next brother? And that's okay? That's fair seeming? Ain't that right? So you gotta understand. This is important. And like I said, man, I ain't mean to go on this, man. Hell, man, I even done got up to the top. Man, my wife probably gonna cuss me outright. But I ain't trying to. It's just, it's something. Like I said, some things to look at, man, to really pay attention to. And I weren't done, Mr. Satan, with you, about his power and this is what he heaped up for you. Okay? Like I said, 35 feet of snow is a lot of snow, and he also told you having a structure according to your dictionary. A vertical, it means having a structure in which there are top, middle, and bottom levels. So 35 feet of snow, you are covered from the top, bottom, and middle level, okay? You're not going to be able to do nothing on the ground. And you're not going to be able to do nothing in the air. Because with 35 feet of snow coming down, that means this is a lot of heaviness coming out of the atmosphere. You're not going to be able to see. Your pilots are not going to be able to see. No matter how much they try to turn on their infrareds and their heating systems, he is going to freeze them. Okay? You're not going to get around this. You showed the people this in Day After Tomorrow. So it shouldn't be difficult, brothers and sisters, for you to understand this wisdom. That your brother is explaining to you. Because you have to. Not because I'm telling you. But because he said don't hide the truth while you know it. And our younger brothers and sisters need to hear this. As well as myself and my family, Excuse me. But it's like I said, man. You know, this serious, man. You really need to understand. And you know, him letting you know. Excuse me, brothers and sisters. I've been in the weather on my way home, so bear with me. But let me, also share with you reinforced. So when all this ice and snow is together, as well as these, earthquakes and tornadoes and these fires, that are the plagues that's going to come against America, that are already against America, and you seeing them every day in your news, but they making you think they got everything under control. Now all of a sudden, I'm coughing, but that's fine because I know that's the enemy trying to hate. But that ain't gonna stop me. But I'm almost done, just in case if there are any who like, man, I'm tired of this because you ain't really understanding. I understand that, and that's okay. Because I ain't understand either. That's why God said, my people perish from the lack of knowledge, because none of us understood it. And that's why he had to send one who would teach one who would explain this so we can be able, as the younger people and the younger generation of this generation, to understand it. But reinforce means to strengthen a group of people. Well, let's use it how he said he heaped up a treasure of snow. This means reinforce. He reinforced the strength of the groups of ice, and he add new supplies, meaning new forcefulness to it when he decides to bring it catastrophically, and it means more powerful, but they put more people. That's why it's titled catastrophic. It also means to strengthen something such as clothing or building by adding more material for something, see? He add more material, his thought process and how he feel about what he want to be annihilated. Okay? And he think this out, and it reinforces the power of that utensil of his, and it amplifies that utensil of his, and it double times it to cause this. So you have to understand, brothers and sisters, and this is matches as well as this wicked society who are controlling the world, and our entertainers, and all of them, Latino, that's invented, it don't matter. Yeah, the Latino and, yes. And all of those who are getting these Jamaicans, whoever, yes. They have to sell out. Okay? I'm sorry. They want to make it mainstream. You ain't got to believe it. All right? But back to reinforce. It also means to encourage or give something to. An idea, behavior, feeling, or etc. As I just told you, he increased it how he choose with an idea of a thought. And he can cause the behavior of the ice to be so great that it can flood or send a tsunami so high, as they showed you on 2012, man, that it changed the feeling of that entire area, and etc. Okay, when it wash out, you ain't got to believe it. I just tried to break it down for you in modern time. All right? It's also a transitive verb, and it means to strengthen by additional assistance, material, or support. And it also means making strong or more pronounced. Reinforce levels. It also means reinforce the elbows of a jacket. It also means reinforced ideas, meaning he, as I told you already, okay, he can do this. He is Allah, and he is God. If that's what you choose to call him, if you Christian, there ain't no disrespect. We the same, we are one. It's just you have been deceived. And this is why you still can be one, but you got to know the truth. This is why he said the truth will set you free. He ain't tell you it mattered you had to be Christian. He ain't say you had to be Hindu. He ain't say you had to be Japanese or whatever, other religions that you choose. He ain't say nothing about that. He said you need to know the truth. Okay? See how you been deceived? You thinking you just got to be a dang Christian. No, you need to know the truth.